What is going on, you lovely ladies and gentlemen of the world? I am going through a UNIST withdrawal. UNICLR now, not UNIST. Also, the very bottom one available is the first one from the last replay theater. So I got basically a page of replays, and then, but that should be more than enough. But getting stuff like, because I'm sitting here thinking like, bro, Melty Blood, it's coming, right? It's coming. So, and now the fears are starting to pile on. What if this game's like BlazBlue, right? One of the reasons why I stopped playing BlazBlue when I did was because I hated everybody only ever played in the lobbies. They never did player match rooms. Nobody played ranked. If people don't play ranked in this game, man, I'm gonna be so sad. So sad. Anyway, enough of that. No doomsaying, right? Play ranked. I'm just gonna play ranked. I'll just sit there all day long until people fucking come find me. Cool, that's bad news for Hilda. I mean, how the hell are you supposed to block out? She didn't even block. She just got hit by a mid. Can't kill. No shot. No shot! I don't... Wacky, wavy, inflatable, whatever the hell it is. I don't know the entire thing. That boy does damage. I didn't know that super did that much damage. That was a lot. That was a chunk. But well done by the player to recognize that, to know that would kill. That's character knowledge. Good block. That is an overhead, right? I don't even know. What the hell do I know about Hilda? What do I know about Hilda? I don't know a damn thing. This character... Nobody plays her. So I haven't played against her. Like, clearly this Hilda hasn't played against a Merkava. So, ooh, dropped the combo, giving the lady a chance. Bad idea. Hit him with the empty jump low. The classic. Ooh, I don't know if that was a drop, if it was supposed to be a reset. But that's not good. Ooh, okay, nice catch. Oh, can't confirm from that height, though. Oh, that sucks. She did. She's not dead. Surely, couldn't he have done, like, the fireball super and followed up off that? Is my Merkava knowledge irrelevant like that? Chain shift is kind of strong. Chain shift, it's a little strong. It's a little strong. Being able to freeze the screen for an extended period of time to allow you to make the best possible decision for that scenario. Did a bit strong. Ooh, do I really? I mean, well, I don't really got much choice, do I? I don't have much choice in the matter. But yeah, this is a dude with a sub 50% win rate against arguably this part is not arguable, against the best Seth in the world and arguably the best player in the world. Sorry, Hyde, you're not gonna have a good match. It's how life is gonna be. Maybe he is, I don't know, who knows? It's a sick-ass whip punish. We've stopped being sick. This is weird. This is weird. Let's see Elmer doing the classic. It's just data, bro. You sandbag the first round. See what the other player is capable of. You get a read on him and then run him over afterwards. Well, if that is the plan, it's not working. But if Sioma does wind up losing this, which I would assume that's probably, if like the Hyde uploaded it, that's probably why he uploaded it, right? But that's a lesson in why tournaments, or single elim tournaments, first to one tournaments, whatever. Like Japan really loves their single elimination tournaments, and I would hate that. I would absolutely despise that. Because it's so easy to lose a set in tournament. That's why, like, there are some players who they adapt so well, they get a read on other players so well, that over the course of a longer set, they'll almost never lose, right? Like, that was something that's said about Daigo a lot. I don't know if it still remains true in the Street Fighter V days. Back in the old Street Fighter days, he was known as being, like, the dude that you can't beat him in an extended set. He adjusts to you too well, and it gets too much. Like, shit, Elmer just got fucked up. You just can't beat him in a long set, but he's vulnerable in smaller sets. In first to twos, first to threes. But once you hit, like, first to tens, you're never gonna beat him, right? So there are players that are like that are just not that strong in a tournament format. Because they're not given that time that they need in order to adjust to you, to get a read on you. But once they do get that read on you, it's just like, I mean, that's where the term came from, right? Is this the same? No, it's a different, that's not Hyde, that's Seth. Oh, I just saw the win rate, I was like, huh? But yeah, I mean, there are definitely people that... That's why. Like, I would hate single elimination tournaments. You know how salty I would be? Because at least you get the chance to run it back, right? Like, if you just lose one set, you can kind of mentally do some mental gymnastics to say, wasn't my fault. I got gypped by the format, man. Wasn't me. It's never me. It's my teammates' fault. You ain't got no teammates. Don't care. It's still their fault. But if you get knocked out in winner's bracket and then in loser's bracket, it's a bit different. They gave you a second shot and you squandered it. That was also dirty as fuck. So you can't really be that mad about it, right? But in a single elim? Yeah! Oh, I'd be tilted. Especially because, I mean, anybody that's gone to tournaments, right? You've lost. So, I mean, it's not even necessarily something to do with tournaments. Anybody that's ever played a fighting game, we have all lost to somebody that we thought we were better than. Then we were like, how the hell did I lose to that? I had no business losing to that. I'm better than this dude. What is wrong with me? That happens in tournament too. And so if it's just a single elimination tournament and that happens to you and you just have to hold that salt until the next damn tournament, you don't even get a shot to, you know, kind of like take your anger out on the loser's bracket or nothing? I hate that. I would hate that so much. Oh, come on, Seth. You could have kept all that going. Actually, where did his projectile go, come to think of it? He laid down a projectile, right? Did it just fly around like something like that? Right, where Chaos got kicked up? And so the projectile flew upward while Chaos was falling, something like that. But I thought I remember seeing a fireball, and I don't remember seeing it reactivate. Boy, this is some of the weirdest neutral I've seen in a minute. Like, it's so scuffed. That was, okay, never mind. That was almost a nice hit confirm. And you didn't confirm the full combo! No! Seth, you had it! Off that dirty online-only teleport cross-up shenanigan garbage, you had it! Work on your combos, my mans. Oops! I still don't understand why they make it so that you can't... 111 consecutive wins? Goddamn! But I don't understand why they make it so that you have to hit triangle to actually download the replay. If you hit X again, it just takes you out of that replay. Like, why would you not just have it X to check out the info, X to download the replay? I don't get it. Whew! Get called out. If only that was actually unblockable. Not on the ground, in the air. If that was unblockable on the ground, this character would be even more broken than he already is. He's not broken. Feels like he's broken. That was a really nice DP. Block your ankles. I wonder, I would have to check out the frame data But for most characters like that have those like super obscure, I mean, you have to spend time in training mode to figure it out, right? And to kind of train yourself to do it. But so like Kagura in BlazBlue is another example where he has the dash forward that can either cross you up or he can't. There is a visual indicator, the flames around him, right? Thank you for those of you that taught me that back when I asked ages ago. Dude, this Merkava just has no idea how to block Londrekia. Shit, where was I going with that? But most, like, the frame data is just slightly different enough where the low is almost universally faster than the overhead. And so there is a timing in there. This is useful for stuff, you know, like Nanase is another example. I'm actually not sure about Azrael's 6D/3D. I think that might be an example of one that breaks the mold, because they feel very similar in terms of their timing, their startup. But, so like with Londrekia, when he does the dashes, the low will hit you before the overhead will. So there is a timing in there where you can block low for X amount of time, and then switch to blocking high, where you'll always block low if it comes low, and then you start blocking high afterwards, but there's no other low to follow, so it's all good. You're not going to get punished for that. Or if they're doing the overhead, then you switch to blocking high and you block the overhead, right? But Londrekia is not a common enough character from... I mean, I think the vast majority... Like, that is something that the vast majority of people, myself included, will just never do. Because it's such a specific instance, it's such a specific knowledge that you have to have. That's just kind of something where it's like, if you have a training partner that plays that character, you're going to have that in your back pocket, right? If you don't, you're just never going to learn it. You're never going to have that. Because there's no reason to. You don't play that matchup often enough. Is this the third Seth? Is this game trying to make, like... This game... There are no more Enkidus, right? Enkidu is gone. There were never that many Oris in the first place, which is always surprising, because I do think she's one of the best characters. Like, so number one, I think she's one of the best characters in the games in and of itself, but I also think she's one of the best characters for controlling the bullshit this game offers. Like, she's one of the few characters that can kind of just take control of you in the neutral and prevent you from just going wild, which is something that characters really like in this game. So just having the ability to shut that down as a character, I think, is very, very strong and something a lot of people would enjoy quite a bit. But still, so there's very little Ori. Never been much Yuzuriha. Who else do I actually like watching in this game? Gordeau has kind of disappeared almost entirely. Waldstein has also, ever since he was basically... Is he still considered the worst character in the game? I've seen some people saying that surrounding this game, but I don't know if, you know... Plenty of people are very, very wrong when they discuss tier lists, but I'm not going to pretend like I know that much. This game is very well balanced. Like, even if he is bottom tier, he's not Enkidu of... You know, he's not Akatsuki of O'Neill or Enkidu of Unis, right? There is no example of a character that bad in this version of the game. It's pretty well balanced. But still, I have seen people say that they think Vald is the worst character in the game. But even, like, since Unis, he's kind of not really been that prevalent. It feels like all the characters that I personally am here for, you know, just are kind of gone. They've taken an extended vacation. That was the sacrifice. Ooh, that sucks. Gets punished for that too. At least she can't be counter hit, because that's a balanced mechanic for a fighting game. Still bugs me out, man. Why would you ever just give that to a character? I feel like this match must be mad laggy. I kind of feel like, just because from the original time that the Vatista tried to do the overhead, she activated it so high up, right? Now, it might just be that this person's not very good at doing the instant overhead, right? They're not good enough at the execution to actually do it instantly. But that does kind of feel more... This entire match just kind of gave me lag vibes. But yeah, but see, like, look at this list, man. This entire list, there's one Waldstein in here, there's one Yuzuriha. I don't give a fuck about nobody else on this list. They're just gone, man. And the thing is, too, is it's not necessarily just that, like, oh man, none of my favorite characters are here. But it's also that you got Hilda, you got more than enough Seth, you got a couple Vatistas. Like, I need a balance, right? You need a balance in your life. And right now, there's no balance. Commissary, I'm gonna need you to... Please, this is 100% worth it, trust me. I went to school and I graduated from college. That means I know what I'm talking about. Delay Melty Blood. Hear me out. Delay Melty Blood. So that you can buff, go back to this game and buff Enkidu. It'll be worth it. There's no down. I see no downsides to this gameplay. Why was that not an overhead? She didn't block that high, did she? I'm confused. Did she? Am I just fucking blind? Did I not? Like, I feel like I saw her crouch blocking the entire time. Did she get... Because this game doesn't have... Does it? Fuck, man. Does this game... I feel like this game doesn't really have... Like, did she get the opposite? Did that projectile put her in the opposite of a fuzzy? Right? Where she's stuck in block stun, so her... her hurt box doesn't actually change. I shouldn't say her hurt box. Her animation doesn't actually change. Doesn't, like, she switched to blocking high, but she's stuck in block stun, so she retains the crouch blocking animation. Maybe that's what happened? Like, I'm just not paying attention, and unfortunately, this, like, that Yuzuriha just spent 82 seconds basically blocking. Like, 75 seconds blocking, 7 seconds getting hit. They buffed this character, though. They buffed this character. They buffed this character, they nerfed Enkidu. Justify that. I usually hate arguments like that, right? It's kind of it's not really it's not a good argument to make, right? Well, you did this to that thing, so why don't you do the same thing to this completely unrelated thing? Like, it's never fair. It's always like that dude, like, it always pissed me off, right? When you're in, like, anywhere, you're in a group setting of some kind. And somebody's getting away with something that they shouldn't, right? But you're trying to do the same thing, and you get caught. And so the first thing that you do when you get caught is go, well, they're doing it too! And now all you've done is got both of you in trouble, right? Just shut the fuck up, snitch! Just shut your damn mouth, let that person enjoy it. They didn't get caught, you did, suffer the consequences. Be happy that somebody else is getting away with it, right? But no. I gotta sit over here, if my ass is gonna suffer, everybody's gonna suffer. Everybody's gonna suffer. To be fair, that's what they did when they buffed Vatista. If you ever... I just don't get it, man. You got all the developers out here in the world. You get all the casual fighting game players out here in the world complaining about grapplers non-stop, day in, day out. And then characters like Vatista are just rocking everybody's world. Just making everybody that has to play against them miserable. But that's fine. That's fine. They don't impact the enjoyment of the game at all. Fuck all y'all, man. But that's just so wild to me that, like, multiple developers have specifically come out and said, like, oh yeah, we're scared of making grapplers good because it makes people quit fighting games. Like, what the fuck? Just stop making them. Just give, like, if you're gonna intentionally make them bad, just stop fucking making them. See, this is a bad part, too. Is that not only are my least favorite characters the highlight of the day, not only do I have to suffer through multiple Seth matches, do I have to suffer through multiple Vatista matches, do I now have to give myself a headache watching Phonon. They all win. They're all winning. The only one that hasn't is CL. The only one that has not won is the only one that should have. That had to have been an accident. I just realized I wasn't sure what that animation was, and then I saw her be grid broken. She accidentally got the alpha counter. There's no way she meant to. What in the hell? But yeah, there's no way she meant to do that, bro. You got the hit. Hit confirmed, bro. Ooh, you're dead. I'll bet he's dead. He's gonna wake up, grid shift, super. He should have woken up Grid Shift Super. Oh, did he? No, he didn't lose it. He had it before that. She got it in the middle of that combo. I mean, now you're just fucked. That's weird. Like, it's really... You see that alpha counter. So, like, you see it so often that I don't even know the actual name that they give it in this game. But the only time you do see it is when somebody has grid, right? So they don't intentionally grid break themselves. That's the downside to it. Is it costs 100 meter and it grid breaks you unless you have grid advantage at the time. Then it just takes that. So you see it so absurdly rarely, and now I just saw it twice in the same match. So I was just thinking now, because did they do? When was it last? They haven't done a character trailer, so another character trailer must be coming up soon-ish for Melty Blood, right? Oh no, they just dropped Michael. I'm dumb. Because I was thinking about, oh yeah, the last video that I seen for a minute was the match video they put out, but Michael was like what, 2 days ago, so never mind. But I was just thinking like, oh, it's been a minute. When was? Because the last King of Fighters character announcement was Ash. How long ago was that, right? So I'm just sitting here thinking, ooh, no punishment. Nice block. So I'm just thinking, you know, like, who's the next character? And I feel like they kind of screwed themselves by having, like, whoever decided the order of announcement for all these characters, I feel kind of screwed up. In the sense that, like, the overall game mechanic reveal, the poster for the game itself, which I assume is going to be, like, the cover art for the physical version of the game and whatever. It's going to be the wallpaper for the digital version of the game, that kind of stuff. Features like 5 or 6 different characters who have not been officially announced yet. And so now you just spoiled that all those characters are in the game. And so now it almost feels kind of wasted to have to spend, you know, like a week with that character being the announcement, right? So it just feels weird that they didn't plan better for that, so that at least most of the characters, like, leave something behind. Like, so I completely agree with, like, leaving a character like Ash off until a little bit later, so that you surprise people. That's a genuinely good surprise to me, at least. I know Ash has a lot of fans, and he was a bit like, I don't think anybody foresaw Ash coming back. So like that was a good kind of just drop that bomb on people real quick, right? But in terms of like, haven't we known K-Dash is in the game for months now, and he has yet to receive an official, like, actual character trailer yet? Who's gonna give a shit by the time his character trailer actually comes out? And so there's like 4 or 5 characters, just on, like, Hyde hasn't been officially announced, right? You have K-Dash, you had Ash. You have both of the women that are on there, the one that's directly next to Shune and then the one that's behind her. I mean, there's just more than half the characters on that poster aren't even officially announced yet. Like, what are y'all doing, man? Like, if they're supposed to be such a big part of your game, shouldn't that have kind of been a focus, making sure that they were properly announced beforehand? Can't believe that grab from there, that's ridiculous. Oh, you dead. Not dead, but you basically dead. If she can't come back from this, I'll be very surprised. A double reset, including a golden throw that should have been teched. Unless she did something in there that made it so she couldn't. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, nice. No, you got a hit confirm, bro. Nice fail off. Ooh, that was almost a sick whiff punish, but he didn't. Didn't work. Do it again. Nobody ever sees the second super coming. She can kill up this, right? If she uses the grid? Oh, 4. Oh no! Linne! Oh, Linne! She's still alive, though. No DP? I mean, that's a moment that dies to a gold throw again. Linne! But her DP's unblockable, right? I mean, it better fucking be. If it's not, I'd be actually pissed. Like, the DPs. Because DPs are generally, like, the main original purpose of DPs was not for reversals. They're known for their reversal properties, but that wasn't the main purpose. Their main purpose is their strengths as anti-airs. So if DPs don't bypass aerial blocks in this game, I'd honestly be a little bit tilted. Alright, just since I was complaining about it. It's been over a month. It's been almost a month and a half since the last Enkidu replay. That's so sad. That's so sad. I don't want to go for... Because I want to see another... Oh, there we go. Byakuya. Yeah, let's do it. Whatever, man. I'm committed. I'm committed. I'm committed. We're just going to see Byakuya get his ass handed to him. I'm fine with it. Man, I should have looked at the date. How old is this replay? Okay, Byakuya get it in? Fuck that up. That would have worked too. Okay, it works anyway. We get there eventually. Uh-oh. This Enkidu doesn't know how to fight against Byakuya. No side switch? Oh, no confirm? Uh-oh, I shouldn't have gone this far down the list. That was weird, that hit. Got the cross up. That was... That's not how you do. That's not how you do. Don't play the game like that. Just random supers from 75% of the screen away, but wake up mashing buttons and it works. Fuck it, dude. How old is this replay? Both these players look mad uncomfortable. I made a mistake. Oh no! I came here for Enkidu, but anybody that likes Byakuya is getting paid instead. And I just get to continue, like, bro, you get, that's a easy-ass confirmed. You see how long they're knocked down for? You can pick that up. I mean, to be fair, again, this replay is so damn old at this point that they definitely know that by now. I would hope they would have learned. Nice block. You gotta punish that, man. You can't let him get away with that. See, like, yeah, he just keeps knocking him down with the 6-8, or the 6-8, it's the 6C. But he's never, nice block! Oh, he's dead. He should be. Never mind. He should have been dead. He's not, but he should have been. What is going on? I mean, this really does feel like, doesn't this feel like a week 1 match, basically? Like, I don't think this Enkidu's even done... There we go, I was gonna say, I don't think he's even done Rekkas yet. I guess he woke up, finally. Don't much care... Ooh, he's dead. Well, that's just unnecessary. What was he doing the first 2 rounds? Like, where was that whole time? So, let me see, how old was that replay? When was this? That's not the right one. Like, look how far down the bar is. Like, that's barely moved at all. And this is 4 months ago? In the last 3 months, there have been 4 Enkidu replays. And one of them is by the very man that murdered my boy. What if he does this to Coma? Dude, what if he does this to Coma? Like, actually. What if that happens? What if Coma comes out and he's mad overpowered? Right? He's just ridiculous. He's the best character in the game. Thousands of YouTubers are dropping complaint videos about Coma destroying Melty Blood. He's ruining the game. He's ruining everybody's fun. I finally get not just a good character, not just a great character. I get a broken character. And then they nerf him into Oblivion. They nerf him into Enkidu, into Under Night in Birth. ST. I don't even know what the hell the entire thing is. Status. Enkidu. What if that happens? Do I just quit fighting games after that? Do I just give it up? Like, fuck it, man. Like, y'all clearly are out here to just ruin my life. You're all just here trying to make me miserable, so fuck it. I'm gonna go play other... Actually, what genre of games aren't making me miserable these days? I come to think of it. I mean, JRPGs are popping off pretty hard, right? Like, this was a sick-ass game. I had a lot of fun with that. This is a really good game. I mean, this doesn't really count, but that's a really good game. This has been a really good game so far. I need to play way more of it, though. I got so much more to go. I still haven't found my girl. Where's she at? I got 4 party members, right? And there's 6 in total, I think. Unless they have been holding out. If they've managed to keep, like, additional party members a secret at this point, well done. Congratulations. But I think we do know everybody that is a party member. But yeah, like, MOBAs, man, how much of a disappointment. I mean, I shouldn't say it was a disappointment, but Pokemon Unite. When that was coming out, I was thinking, like, holy shit, man. Is this going to be a grindable game? No. No. It's meant to play every so often for very limited... Like, you can tell it's designed. It's not designed to be something to grind out, right? Anyway, I'm just sitting here bullshitting. Enough of that. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, because I didn't.